Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drake Queen Game, and something me on Twitter, The Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Home Zomewhere Else. So let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Alright. The three of you start clapping as Sony looks around in awe. Yay! Bravo! Congrats, little buddy! The sight of everyone cheering makes the small kitten giddy with glee, his cheeks turning red as he closes his eyes. Yay! Thank you so much! Kathy approaches Sony and gives him a kiss on the forehead. Happy birthday, sweetheart. Now before you blow the candles, make a wish. I wish to have infinite wishes. Nope, that doesn't work. I already tried. And I wish... Thony, your wish has to be a secret. Don't say it out loud and don't tell anyone. Oh, shoot, you're right. All right, then. Thony then closes his eyes and wraps his hands. The three of you stand quietly, contemplating what he may be thinking of. All right. The kitten blows out all his candles with a joyous smile on his face. The room plunges into darkness as the light from the candles are extinguished. The room erupts into clapping as you make your way to the switches. Yay! The satisfying smell of smoke fills your nose as you turn on the lights. Gray wisps float away from the birthday candles. I love you, sweetheart. Happy birthday. I love you too, Mom. Thony hugs Kathy tightly as she returns his affection with a loving kiss on the forehead. You boys have fun, okay? I'll take care of cleaning up. Does anyone want some cake? Me. Me too. Me please. Give me your plates, please. As Kathy begins to slice into the lovingly crafted cake, you, Fred, and Thony eagerly hold your plates in anticipation. As per the rules of the universe, the birthday boy got the first slice, followed by you and Fred. There's a ton of cake left, so please help yourselves if you boys want more. Okay, Mom. Let's go to the living room. Thony and Fred get out of their seats and head into the living room, with Kathy staying behind. Before you follow the other two, you lean towards Kathy and whisper, Thank you so much, Kathy. I haven't been to a birthday party this nice in years. The mama cat smiles warmly. A party is only as good as the people attending it. Thank you for being here, sweetheart. I'll go have fun. You sure? I can help pick up some plates. Kathy is not pleased by your resistance, shooting you a motherly glare. I'll go now. Thanks, Kathy. Kathy smiles back at you as she begins to pick up the extra unused plates. You smile back and walk towards the fireplace. The birthday boy sits on a two-person seat in the middle of the room, and you take a seat on a three-person couch directly in front of him. Like clockwork, Fred sits next to you after standing awkwardly by Thony. You nestle into the couch, the familiar heat from the fireplace enveloping you in a loving warmth. I have some video games ready, but it's kind of late, so let's play a board game instead. Nice, I love board games. Still have a ton from when I was younger. We used to play them all the time when we were kids. Those were the days. Fred seems to instinctively look your way, a warm smile on his face. We? Fred's smile seems to waver, looking away a little as if he thinks he said too much. You can't help but feel bad. You can make him depressed without even trying to, it seems. What's the point in hiding it? They probably know we've known each other for a while now anyways. He means me and him. Fred looks back at you, seemingly a little confused by your sudden openness. We used to play a ton of board games forever ago. It was pretty fun. Maybe you can bring some next time you come over. Thony would fit right into our old game nights. You playfully elbow Fred's shoulder with a smirk on your face. Thony seems enthused, although Fred seems a tad confused. Really? Would you do that, Mr. Fred? Yeah, you make a good point. Thony's eyes glisten in the warm glow of the fireplace, seemingly hyped up at the prospect. Yeah, I can do that. Awesome! I can't wait! You can see an almost wave of relief wash over the German Shepherd. You notice his tail wagging behind him as his smile returns even brighter than before. Mom! Thony yells in the kitchen's direction. Yes, Thony? Can we invite Mr. Fred again sometime? He's gonna bring some board games so we can play together. Sure thing, honey. Yes! Thony does a victory pose. Right now, all we've got is oligopoly. Ah, the Marxist nightmare. Anyone want to play? If no one plays, I win by default. Sure, I'll join, little buddy. You may think I'm a pretty chill guy, but when it comes to board games, I am an uncaged animal. You better watch out. I can confirm this. Fred giggles as his fork sinks once more into the soft cake. You think you're so tough? I've been baptized in fire from all the times I played against my mom. It's you who needs to watch out. Thony points two fingers at his eyes before pointing them at you. He does this a few times. You flash a toothy grin before shoveling in a mouthful of cake. This only emboldens a small kitten. You're so on. Let me go get the game really quick. Hold it, Thony. You call out to Thony with your maw jam-packed with food. You chew and swallow the delicious cake before saying another word. You're not sure if you're just imagining things, but you can feel a pair of eyes glaring at you from the other side of the room. What is it? I got you a present! Really? You put your fork and plate onto the table and reach into your jean pocket. Thony's hair seems to stand on end as you show off the small plastic rectangle. Oh my gosh! Thony's eyes lighten up and he jumps around in excitement. Are you serious, Mr. Chad? Yeah, remember you told me you couldn't play the rest of the Phoenix Wright series? Well, I got you this. I'll teach you how to use it later. You hand over the Nintendo DS to Thony, who seems to hold it like it's a bar of gold. Oh my god! Before Thony can say anything else, you reach into your pocket and grab a fistful of cartridges you managed to snag. And I brought some games, too. Oh my god! Honey, lower it down, please. The neighbors are trying to sleep. Sorry, Mom. Thony lowers his voice, but his excitement is palpable. Thank you, Mr. Chad. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No problem, buddy. These have infinite battery, right? I want to play all night. You feel a lump in your throat as you realize you didn't bring the most important thing. The charger. You slap your forehead to the surprise of everyone. I forgot the charger. Don't worry, tomorrow we will go to... I have a spare one I can lend. You do? Yep, I can grab it tomorrow and give it to you. Just don't leave it at the cafe, though. That would be nice, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Fred! Ah! You guys are the best! You and Fred turn to look at each other and you can't help but smile at the man. Finally! Ah! Thony gets up and barrels to the small hallway leading to his room. Thony, don't scream! Mom, you're screaming now! It doesn't count! Soon there's silence on both ends. You and Fred look around silently, waiting for Thony while munching on cake. So... You look once more at the German Shepherd, swallowing the sweet cake in the process. Where did you get that? You relax a little and clear your throat. Some more milk wouldn't be bad right now. The Nintendo DS? Yeah. Oh, I got it from my old place earlier. What? Did you really go there just for that? I have like 3 at my house, you know. I would have been more than happy to give you one. Oh, well... In my defense, there's no way in hell I would have asked you for something like that, especially not at Jenny's. And besides, I didn't even remember that you liked Nintendo games. Really? I mean, you were the one who got me into them. I can hardly remember. Oh, well, do you want to hang out and play some video games with me one of these days? I'm not sure if I'm fully willing to be around him, much less go to his place. I'll think about it. It's been a while since I've gone over, you know. Yeah, no pressure, dude. Fred looks at you with a smile on his face. Compared to the radioactive volatility you were feeling earlier, just relaxing and having a good time with Fred feels pretty great. A part of you wonders if you were being such a bitch because you were genuinely mad or because it felt you were supposed to be. The two of you continue eating. You can feel Fred moving a little closer to you on the couch. You don't mind. Soon your plate is empty and Fred is scraping what little icing he can off the plate. Although you'd like to get more goodies, a part of you doesn't want to get off the couch. Fred seems to have the same idea. His crusade to get closer to you continues without your resistance. Your ears perk up at the sound of small paws running down the hallway. Thony finally returns to the living room, running out to a coffee table and placing a wide cardboard box on top of it. All right, I'm ready! I call dibs on the car. Ah, man, I wanted to use the car. The small kitten removes the brightly colored lid and places the small aluminum figures onto the table. I'll be at the top hat then. You look over the pieces, wondering what piece to use while Fred grabs the car. Psst. I was just kidding about the dibs. I know you like playing the car as much as I do. Here you go. Fred holds his palm out to you, the small car sitting on the center of his hand, almost calling out to you. You look into his eyes, almost expecting him to pull the car away and laugh, but so far he seems sincere. You slowly move over to grab the piece, and then... Swipe! Thony snatches the car from Fred. The two of you look mildly shocked. Hold it! Mr. Chad, you just went on some speech about how competitive you are, but you accept help from your enemy without hesitation? There's no water in that. You and Fred look at one another, mildly confused. Now that I think about it, that does seem too easy. Yeah, you're right. You must fight for the car, you too, Mr. Fred. You must duel in rock, paper, scissors. Like real men. Without a moment's hesitation, Fred readies his fist against his palm. A defiant glare slices through you. You rise to the occasion, your sharp grin on full display as you ready yourself. So, one shot, one kill? That's the only real way to play. You're on. The two of you look into each other's eyes. Friends turn foes, all in the name of a material gain. Rock, paper, scissors. Shoot! You throw down a closed fist and are stunned to find that Fred did the same. Again! I won't go down so easily. Rock, paper, scissors! Shoot! You send out a set of scissors and Fred does the same. Another tie? A bead of sweat forms on your brow. Fred seems calm and collected. His scissors cut into yours. The man laughs in a taunting manner. You look at Fred with a smirk, who seems to be really enjoying himself. But Mr. Chad, are you going to let Mr. Fred disrespect you like that? Yeah, scissor me timbers. As if! I won't lose the likes of him. You point a proud finger at Fred. The dog scoffs. Oh, you're approaching me? Your eyes flare with a hint of red. I can't beat you otherwise. Now! Rock, paper, scissors! Shoot! You close your eyes and throw out an open hand. The room is silent as you pick at Fred's hand. It's firmly closed. Paper beats rock. Yes! You unclose Fred's hand with yours playfully, shaking it in the air victoriously. Damn good game. Fred just looks at you with a smile on his face while you celebrate. It takes a few seconds to realize you're holding onto Fred's hand. You let go and look away with mild embarrassment. Here you go, Mr. Chad. You've earned it. Thony hands over the small metal car, a trophy of your mighty victory. Alright, so... Thony lets out a small yawn as he places the game board onto the table. You two know the rules, right? Yep, I'm ready to play. Me too. Alright, let's get to it. The kitten places the cash tray... I'm not answering a call from you. I don't know who you are. The kitten places the cash tray next to him. He decided to be the banker for this game. The game goes on as planned. The three of you throw the dice, buy property, and go to prison. Despite all the yawning, you have a great time. Normally you'd pick other board games like over Oligopoly, so you didn't expect to like it this much. The night begins to drag as your eyes feel heavier and heavier. Finally, the last property. You light up in excitement. Now, Thony, hand over the money. Fred lightly pats your shoulder and gets your attention. Shh. Fred shushes you and then motions towards the other side of the coffee table. Oh. Thony is out like a light, his arms cushioning his head from the hard table. He didn't even realize he was asleep, being so caught up in strategizing your victory. You hear footsteps coming from the kitchen, seemingly confused as to why everything is so silent. Did something happen? You point at Thony, who continues to sleep soundly. Aw, my little sweetheart, he looks so cute. He does. Alright then, Chad. Yes? Would you mind helping me get Thony to his room? Oh, sure thing. You stand up and get close to Thony, surprised he's so comfy. You kneel down and scoop up Thony into your arms. He's not very heavy, but he's pretty long, to say the least. You hug Thony firmly as you follow Kathy down the hallway. Kathy arrives at Thony's room first and opens the door, flicking on a light switch so you don't trip on anything. You enter the cutely decorated room with the kitten sound asleep in your arms. Kathy unfolds his blanket and beckons you to put him on the mattress. Thony doesn't even startle away when you lay him on his bed. Kathy then gently wraps him up and gives him a goodnight kiss. The two of you leave the room. Kathy flicks the switch off and slowly closes the door. When you return to the living room, you find Fred putting away the game, pretty content about everything that has happened at the party. You stand next to him and help put away the little red and green houses in their bags. Kathy lets out a relieved sigh as she approaches the two of you. Alright, thank you so much, guys. I can't thank you two enough. If you guys hadn't shown up to this day, would have been horrible. You guys really saved us. I'm sorry I was so late. You have nothing to worry about, sweetie. Nothing to say sorry about, sweetie. Also, Fred. I don't think I need to tell you it's too late to do anything gardening related. Can we discuss things tomorrow if you can? Yes, of course. Alright, I'm going to pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm going to give a quick shout out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank you all for all you do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Cade Silverman. Thank you for going a bit above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you to our gold tier patron, Teresm Guy. You're awesome. We love you. Thank you for subbing to Ultimate Tier. Anyway, if y'all want to get your names in the credits, get access to all of our not safe for work contents as little as $5. Alrighty, I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!